Get through the morning every day.
Ladies and gentlemen, Adelaide's Jody and Hazy on Nova.
Welcome to the Jody and Hazy podcast. Here are some of our best bits.
What the fork?
What the fork?
What the fork is happening? Welcome back.
Welcome back to What the Fork. This was born out of the fact that there are no forks in any kitchen, in any workplace in South Australia ever.
Yeah.
Mainly because Abby from the newsroom has stolen them all.
Yep. That's the South Australian branch.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you've ventured into other states, have you, Abby?
Well, I lived in Queensland for 4.5 years.
Yeah, no
Do you
forks
think
there.
they had any forks up there?
Yeah, they had
forks there.
a fork shortage as well.
Anywho, this can translate and reach out to all facets of our life where you look at a situation and you go, what the fork?
Yeah.
What is that about? Let's do the supermarket edition.
Oh,
I could start on the fact that I saw Vegemite baked beans last night in the supermarket. Vegemite baked beans.
yeah, I'm not sure about that.
I like the ham ones. The ham baked beans, they're good.
Yeah, I like that as a flavour.
Yeah.
I don't mind that it's a couple of savoury items trying to form a bit of a combination. I just get upset when it's a sweet and savoury and like, oh, let's have a bit of a duo. And it's like, no, it's not going to work.
Yeah, it's like the sweet popcorn. I don't get that. I don't
Yeah.
get that. Popcorn's not supposed to be sweet.
Oh, caramel popcorn's quite delicious.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you do you, boo.
Yeah, and then caramel and then salt came together and it's like, what's going on here?
Yeah, no, salted caramel's quite nice. Anywho, we digress. My real beef with the supermarkets is they put in the self-serve checkouts to save money, right? On staff. We don't have to pay wages.
It's handy.
That's fine. So they're essentially getting customers to do the work by going through a self-checkout.
Yeah.
So much so at my local supermarket now, there's been times where there's been not one person on a checkout, so you're forced to go through the self-checkout, which is fine. Don't mind it. Liked playing shops as a kid, all good.
Yeah.
However, when the bleeping thing doesn't work and every second item you hear this,
Unexpected item in bagging area.
Oh, it's frustrating, isn't it?
but for no apparent reason also.
Yeah.
Like, and then it's got, oh, please seek assistance, and then half the time they're just wandering around like, oh, what are we even doing here?
Oh my gosh, the guys that are working there, because all they hear all day is just constant bang, bang, bang. So they're like half dead zombies. They're like, I'm on the edge. So I don't even bother them.
What do you
If
mean?
it's early
Yeah.
in the transactions, I'll pick up my stuff and go to the next one.
What do you mean?
I pick up my stuff and then go on to the next available
Oh, if that
teller.
assistance needed thing comes
Yeah.
up, you can't do that.
So
then
when
you're
you
just
do this-
wrecking.
Unexpected item in bagging area.
Yeah, okay, cool. Well, I'll take my business elsewhere to the next checkout. Meanwhile, the original one is like wigging out, going, unexpected item. It's almost blowing
But
up.
hang on, you've left that mess for someone else to contend with then. So you've essentially, like a bomb's gone off and you've gone, well, that's not my problem
Yeah.
anymore, and you've gone to the next checkout.
Yeah, move on. You've got to move on with these things.
That's a metaphor for Hazy's life.
Just leaving fires everywhere. On to the next fire.
Starting fires, not even realised he started a fire, and then just moved on.
Yeah, classic.
13 24 10, please get involved. Also, text line 04 919 919.
Yeah.
Thoughts on this? What the fork in the supermarket? What don't you understand?
Things that really take you over the edge.
Yeah.
What about you, Newsreader Abby? You got any examples for us?
My bugbear is people who pick up meat or anything cold or frozen and they're walking around. Obviously, they've gone, oh, I don't want to get it or it's too expensive or whatever. And they leave it on a shelf that's not a frozen or a cool shelf.
Yeah.
So you've got like meat sitting in where the biscuits are or frozen, a bag of frozen chips and they don't want it anymore. So they chuck it on the shelf
So-
with the Coke.
Is that essentially stealing because you've ruined that item?
Well, that's my bugbear is that we have so much food wastage. Sorry to be a Debbie Downer, but we have so much food wastage in the world, which causes is one of the biggest contributors to emissions. And they're not going to be able to put that food back in the freezer. They're going to have to chuck it.
What about those poor people, though, that said, I'll just have 400 grams of turkey, and then it was like $12, and they're like, oh, I can't afford that.
That happened to me the other day, and I
Did
got
it?
to the checkout and I was like, oh, I don't need this anymore.
So what did you do with it?
I gave it to the lady at the checkout, and she went and put it back to the deli.
Yeah, but then who's going to go to the deli and go, I'm going to have that lady's leftover turkey, thanks?
Well, no one's touched it or used it. Chuck it back in there.
Just take it to the self-serve.
Unexpected item in bagging area.
Great.
Hi, Rick, what the fork?
Oh, hey, what the fuck? I hate it when they put their chocolate on special, but they take the snack off and hide it out the back.
Oh, yes.
What do you mean they take the snack off?
The snack type of chocolate.
Any
for
dear
cake.
chocolate that's a good seller, they hide it. They don't put it on special. They take the snack and the peppermint and they keep it out the back till the sale's finished.
Are you
And I've
joking?
asked them one day,
Yeah.
where's the snack chocolate? And she goes to me, oh, it's probably sold out already. I said, but I just saw you just put the stickers on.
Oh, Rick.
What'd you say to that?
She had no answer. She told me to go to the front desk.
Take that up at the front.
And you go to the front desk and she's too busy serving someone 30 bags of shopping in the 12 item section.
Yeah, and all I could say to you was,
Unexpected item in bagging area.
Yeah, and another thing is when you go to the self-checkout, you get your bag, you scan it, you put it down, and it says, are you using your own bag?
that is so,
And you just pay for it. It's ridiculous.
it just went through 15 cents.
Yeah,
Just went
unexpected item in bagging area.
And you're like, I paid the 15 cents. Shut up.
Oh my God.
And then they're too busy running around on their roller skates trying to avoid everyone. You've got to wait half an hour for them to come and take the bag off.
Spot on, Rick.
Rick.
Gosh, it feels like you've been building up to this moment your
Yeah.
whole life, I reckon.
Oh, I have. I think the shopping market should be paying us a wage.
Oh, totally. Get on the payroll. Casual staff. Good on you, Rick. Wow.
Good stuff.
He's triggered, wasn't
Oh
he?
boy.
Okay.
Set the bar high there.
Let's go to Steph. What you got for us? What the fork in the supermarket?
Oh, so my local Coles have just gone and rearranged the whole store, and I've been going there for 5 years, and I'm like, where the hell is everything?
Oh my gosh, that's the
get
thing,
it.
isn't it? So I go to Coles at Welland.
Yeah.
I know where absolutely everything is in its place. When I go to a different supermarket,
Yeah.
I'm completely lost. And being an idiotic male that I am, I will refuse to ask people where the things actually are.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
look for an extra 20 minutes.
Yeah, and oh God, while we're at it, Steph, do you know the other thing is the labels, like in the middle of the aisle, never really seem to correctly reflect what is exactly in there.
Yeah.
100%. Or they don't, have labels for the whole section in the aisle.
Yes.
So you're going up and down, you're like, where is this?
Oh man. And don't get me started on where to find the replacement for your soda stream. Oh my God, that's like a whole maze in itself.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Jeez. A lot of angry customers out there.
It is funny though how you get to know where everything is, and then you go to a different supermarket, for example, and you're like, this makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
And you wander around aimlessly, and you nearly
ridiculous.
start crying.
And the specifics of trying to look for something like, I just need 3 AAA batteries, but being a bloke, you're looking for the sign.
Yeah.
Why doesn't it tell me specifically down this aisle where the batteries are? Supermarkets we like to broaden our horizons just a
Yes.
little bit more than that.
True.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
congratulations. Steph is in the running for the Winter Weekend Escapes, which will be drawn on Friday.
Yeah, very good stuff. Hey, Ken still send us a text as well, 0400 919 919. If you're heading to the supermarket today, well, happy shopping. Enjoy. You're going to have a really good experience.
Unexpected item in bagging area.
What the fork?
What the fork?
Fork is happening.
Love this segment. Born from a small little frustration that you've had, Joe.
Well, just the fact that there's no forks in any workplace kitchen in South Australia, indeed in Australia, indeed in the universe.
Yeah.
Where did they go? It's a question we're all asking.
Who knows? Which planet did they end up on?
Yeah.
Planet Newsreader Abbey.
Yes,
Is what we discovered.
That's exactly right. If you do have a what the fork, if you're questioning something that's happening in your life that you go, I don't understand that, what the fork, do get in touch. 0400 919 919 919. This is the what the fork. Did I do too many nines then? 919s? I did. Okay, that's all right. Don't shake your head at me. Now, producer Zoe is in the studio because you would like to launch, please, the what the fork, the bedroom edition.
Go off, Zoe.
What the fork are people doing in their sleep? I think sleep habits is a huge one for what the fork. I was thinking of it the other night because my partner, as he's falling asleep, will twitch and flinch, and if he's hugging me, it's such a tight squeeze that it jolts me awake as
Yeah.
he's falling asleep. And
I'm a
what the
I'm a
fork's with that?
twitcher too.
You're a twitcher?
Yeah, I don't understand. It's like sometimes you twitch so hard yourself that it wakes you
It
up.
wakes you up, yeah. And he's aggressive about it.
Yeah.
But then
Sounds like he's coming off something.
So I'm also a twitcher, but then I combine it with a weird little noise that I make when I'm falling asleep, and it's like a...
I think what they're called was hiccups, Joe. Joe's just got the hiccups.
No, but I'll jolt myself awake with a little twitch and a little...
Yeah.
I know.
Is
kinda
it
cute.
Cute when a dog does it, not so much when Joe does it.
But not long after I had complained about the fact that Alex twitches as he falls asleep, the next night I went to bed in pajama shorts, a full, like a little sports bra thing and a jumper, like a hoodie. And I was really tired.
She wear hoodies everywhere.
I'm a hoodie girl.
Oh, you love a hoodie.
And I fell asleep. Woke up the next morning feeling so refreshed, like threw my doona off and went, oh my God, I'm starkers. I was completely naked.
Clothesless.
I just undressed myself in the night with absolutely no recollection of it whatsoever. And I thought, what the fuck?
I mean, how do you know it was definitely you that undressed yourself?
Yeah, well, I mean,
All the doors are still locked. You
Yeah.
can guarantee no one snuck in.
yeah, my housemate was out. It was just me, and I'd undressed.
Right. And so Alex wasn't there?
Wasn't there, just dead in my sleep. I'd gotten too hot, obviously.
I was going to say, while he was twitching, he could pass that off as him twitching and taking your clothes off at the same
Ah, there goes the pants.
Oh, there's a bra top.
Very twitchy last night, Alex.
That's the code between them. Hey, you want to get twitchy?
What are you doing? And so it's like, just use your words. Use your words. What are you trying to do? Oh, I'm trying to take clothes off.
13 24 10, get involved. Your weird sleep habits, we'd love to hear them this morning. I can't believe you undressed yourself.
I know.
Amazing.
It was jarring. I was a little like, ooh, when I woke up.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to Simone. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. What the fork? What's going on with the sleep in your house?
It's not me. It's my daughter. She hasn't done it for a while, but she gets up in her sleep and just goes and helps herself to the fridge. She'll get a piece of cheese out and actually cut cheese on the chopping board. I'll get up in the morning and the cheese is just there and a knife, and I'm like, what the fork?
Yeah. Classic.
And then I ask her about it, and she goes, oh, I don't know. Maybe it was me. I've caught her a couple of times, so I know it's her. But, yeah, she eats in her sleep
So,
and walks all the way down to the kitchen.
so Simone, when you catch her, she's just completely unaware of what's going on around her, and she's like slicing cheese.
No idea. I say, what are you doing? And she's like, what? Huh? I don't know.
Yeah, right.
And then
goodness.
just trots back to bed like it never happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get it too.
I'm like, what are you doing with a knife in your sleep? You don't even know what you're doing. Please don't use knives.
That's the danger.
And I can't stop her because she doesn't even know she's doing it.
Yeah, it's a big one. I mean, sometimes on a Friday night, I'll, all of a sudden be like, wow, I've just had 8 beers. what just happened? Oh, I must have been sleepwalking.
Oh, Cara, I was sleepwalking, all right? That was completely out of my control. Let's go to Rachel. What the Fork, the Sleep Edition. Go for it.
So I was in high school and I got up, got ready for school, got dressed, straightened my hair, walked out to the lounge room. Dad was up and he said, it's midnight, go back to bed. Woke up in the morning and I was all ready for school, ready to go. And I was like, what the...
What the fork?
It's like, what the fork?
Yeah, what the fork?
Yeah.
Oh, very nice. But having said that, what a joy to wake up before school and go, oh my God, I'm already dressed. I don't
Yeah.
need to get ready.
Exactly, all ready to go.
Good.
So we
I
know,
was early that day.
we know, we know as well that if Jodie turns up here at about 5 to 6,
She's been sleepwalking.
I go, what's going on, Jodie? Did you sleepwalk here? You're not chewing at this time.
You don't get here till 5 to 7 normally.
What the fork?
What the fork?
Fork is happening.
Oh, it's back.
Yeah. So, just briefly to explain this segment, what the fork are those everyday little things that you look at in life. Could be other humans, could be dogs, could be horses, whatever. But you go, what the fork? What the fork is happening here?
How did horses just
I don't
get
know.
here? Here we are.
What the fork of horses got to do with this segment? What I'm saying is it could be absolutely anything. And so this is on the back of the fact that there are no forks in any workplace ever. So we were like, what the fork?
Yeah.
But it can apply to anything. So please get involved, 0400 919 919 if you'd like to. And give us a call in a moment, 13 24 10, because this is the gym edition of What the Fork. And on the line, we've got a school holiday package. So that's a $100 Reading Cinema voucher and a $200 Beach House voucher.
Yeah.
Worth getting involved.
It certainly is worth getting involved.
Okay, so I was at the gym this week, mid-morning, minding my own business, as I do, just trying to get through a token workout to maintain some sort of semblance of fitness.
Are you dedicating an entire spot this morning to try and tell everyone that you went to the gym?
No, but it was what I saw next at my gym that I have never, ever experienced in my whole entire existence of going to the gym. So a guy struts in, he's probably, 18, 19,
Yeah.
got sort of like a fairly aggressive street kit on,
Yeah.
and next minute he in the major thoroughfare where people are like bang smack in the middle of the gym, he starts breakdancing.
Oh, nice. So when you say breakdancing, what are we talking about? That thing where they like spin on their head and stuff?
Yeah, like where they spin round on their back like a turtle. He was doing handstands and doing the whole thing in the air where you go like that.
Yeah.
It was so aggressive, Andrew.
Those guys are unbelievable athletes.
Oh, well, I was like explaining it to you and you were like, yeah, that's fantastic. Good on him. But I sort of feel like this guy's gone, I've got this real niche skill and it's too good to be doing just in my own lounge room. So you know where I'm going to take it? I'm going to take it to the gym.
Got to take it to a public domain because there's no spots free in Rundle Mall at the minute.
No, exactly right. The only thing that could have made this story better is if he had have brought his own cardboard and chucked it on.
Yeah, that's true. The big cardboard square.
Did you dabble in breakdancing when you were a kid?
No. I think even as a kid, you look at it and you're like, wow, that just looks dangerous, particularly when they genuinely spin on their head.
That's what he was. Oh, he wasn't spinning on his head.
But I know the one you're talking about where they sort of get their shoulders involved and they're spinning around. Like, they're genuine athletes.
Yeah. No, he was. And I have to say, and I feel weird saying this about a 19-year-old boy, but he was ripped. Like, he was jacked.
Okay, calm down. Right there. Here he is, Jack. Finally, he's getting the feedback that he deserves. This is why he goes to the gym to do it.
Oh, God.
Showing off the tools.
That 40-year-old blonde woman thought I was, woo! 13 24 10. Please get involved in this. What the fork? What the fork have you seen at your gym that you've just gone, what is going on here?
Yeah.
There's a lot of kickboxing and like shadow boxing. People do a lot of that as well.
See, that's interesting behaviour.
Yeah,
like when you're imitating other sports.
Yeah.
Because either you go there on the cardio or you get on the weights. But when you're doing other things, like if you're a goal umpire and you're just aggressively practicing your behind signal. Hey. It's a real solid shoulder workout. And you've got to mix it up to your left and your right.
Yeah.
You can imagine David Roden doing that.
I know, and that run where they do with they're behind their backs and they just go, they're like, run overhead, come
that's
back.
not easy. There's a bloke at my gym who at least twice, I reckon, during a chest workout has taken his shirt off and had a look at the mirror.
Oh, no.
Thoughts on that?
Really? Yeah,
Thoughts on that?
Flog.
That's definitely me.
There's...
Only when I 100% know that there's no one else in there.
You will take your shirt off and check out your ring.
I did it one time. I did it one time, and the bloke who owned the gym was like, hey, have a look at this.
Yeah.
Got some vision of you.
Oh, no.
CCTV.
Oh, sorry, you got sprung. Katie, what have you seen at your gym?
Good morning. I'm going to throw myself under the bus here.
Okay.
I had just had a baby and decided I was going to start some gym classes. So I was rushing to get out the door one day to go to class. Got myself there, started the class, and I felt something like sweeping along my bottom, and I thought, oh no. I've looked down and I've put my leggings on inside out. Now, this brand of leggings, the tag was not a tag. This tag was like a novel. It was like long, there was pages to it, and it is sweeping me on my bottom. And I'm thinking, I've got two choices here, right? Stay in the class or run out in tears, okay?
Yeah.
I've decided to stay in the class.
Yes.
There were these two girls behind me in the class. Now, these girls had not just pushed a baby out of their body in the last 4 months, okay?
No.
They'd gone to the gym a fair bit.
Yeah.
And one of them taps me on the shoulder and goes, excuse me, I think you've got your leggings on inside out. Now, in my mind, in that split second, I've gone, you own this or you run out in tears.
Yeah.
And I've gone, I've got to own it. And I just turned around and went, yeah, I know, and kept going on with the class.
I know, grapevine.
That's exactly the look I'm going for.
Good on you, Katie. I love that for you. And also, Katie's tired, man. She's just had a baby. She's got no sleep. Oh.
Yeah, it's a bit going on.
Yeah, let's go to where we're going. John, good morning.
Morning, guys. How we going?
Good. What the fork happened in the gym?
I was a PT on a cruise ship, and I had a lady in a full ball gown with a martini and high heels on the treadmill.
Wow. That's good. That's really mixing it all up, isn't it? It's a bit of fitness with a bit of downtime.
Yeah.
It's good.
Yeah, and then she decided it would be cool to throw up in the
in the toilets?
cup holders.
Oh, good. Very good.
Oh, no, John.
I can't remember the names. Were you giving a PT session to one of the girls from Absolutely Fabulous?
I think so.
Oh, good on you, John. That's amazing. Lauren, what the fork happened in the gym, doll?
So mine's not as wholesome as the other two. I do CrossFit, and I have done CrossFit for a few years, so I have seen some stuff.
Yep.
But I'm going to mention the time that my best friend brought a new guy that she started seeing to the gym who hadn't done CrossFit before.
Okay.
And basically, she brought him on like a heavy deadlift day. We were testing our 3RM. Anyways.
Sure.
The details are necessary in this point. So he had gone to like where the weight belt sections are to find like a weight belt.
Yep.
Popped it on, went to lift. On his second rep, as he fully extended it at the top, there was this beautiful assortment of diarrhea that had left his body down the back of the leg and it dropped on the platform. He
my
dropped.
gosh.
Oh.
It was
I felt the worst secondhand embarrassment. I mean, it's common that girls can sometimes let out a little bit of wee.
Yes.
You know, like if you're a girl, you can totally relate to that.
Totally.
But, yeah, this poor guy. Anyways, he did end up coming back to the gym for the second time. And as I mentioned, I definitely think it's all about the community in this case.
Yeah, God, being welcoming. You know, and so after that happened, everyone stood back and went, oh, my God, Andrew Hayes' IBS has struck again.
worst possible time. Bloody hell, Lauren. CrossFitters, you guys push too hard. Calm down.
Yeah, well, we definitely brace too hard, that's for sure.
Oh, it seems like it's thank you, Lauren.
Hey, I just, I love it how many times you can relate with Katie, because how many times have you come in here with
stuff on your phone,
your shirt on the wrong way, your pants on your head. Remember the time you came in here and you had a shoe on your ear? You're like, I just got changed in the dark.